Question 5, volume. So volume of a sphere, 4/3 pi r cubed. Volume of a cone, 1/3 pi r squared h. The only difficulty here is that h is the same as r here. It might not be immediately obvious. So if we just put the centre of the sphere here, h is from the centre to the top, r is from the centre to either edge or diagonally or to the top. So the radius is from the centre to the outside, as is the height here. So r is h. That's the key to this question. So this h here is just another r. So you've got r squared times another r, which is r cubed. So it's 1/3 pi r cubed. There's two cones, so we can double that. So basically just this 1/3 changes into 2/3. And then we can say, okay, 2/3 pi r cubed is half of 4/3 pi r cubed. The pi's are the same, the r cubes are the same. It's just 4 is double 2. Okay, the next one, they tell you that the two cones have this volume, and two cones is this formula. So 2/3 pi r cubed instead of the normal 1/3, because there's two cones, it's 2/3. So we set up this equation here, and we make r the subject. So we move everything that isn't r. So this 2/3 is multiplying, we divide on the other side. Pi is multiplying, we divide on the other side. You get 343 equals r cubed, and then you move the cubed. So how do you move cubed? It's cube root, so you just cube root the other side, and you get r is 7. So final bit of question 7. Very, very wordy this one. I had to read it a couple of times myself. So the key, they tell you that the first van leaves at 60 kilometers per hour, so that's the speed, and it tells you that it does this for 1 hour 45, which is 1.75 in hours, and we can work out a distance from that. So distance, speed, time. So distance 105 kilometers. So before the second van has even moved, the first van has covered 105 kilometers. Now, from that 105, there's a few different ways of going forward. One of them is algebraic, a couple of different ways. So the way that I went about it is the second van has to catch the first van, and it's catching a distance of 105 kilometers. So I've said my distance is 105. I need to work out a time, so I'm just thinking, okay, what's my speed? And it's actually the difference in speed, because the second one's going to be catching the first one at a rate of 35 kilometers per hour. It's the difference between 95 and 60. So the first one's going at 60, second one's going at 95. That's 35 kilometers faster. So the speed difference is 35. The difference in distance at the start is 105. So how long will that take for the second van to catch up? It will take 3 hours. And at that point they'll both arrive. So this 3 hours is from when the second van started its journey, which was at 10:45, so an hour and 45 after 9 o'clock. So you just add the 3 hours on. So 1:45 in the afternoon.